Hey, Jen,
Yeah,
what you doing?
working on my benzo withdrawal website. Why?
I just thought I'd ask. What you...
Are you recording?
Yeah?
Okay. Why?
Well, I was just wondering, as your friend, what would you have wanted me to do if I'd known you in the days when you were in withdrawal?
Oh my gosh, Chris. That's a profound question. Oh, but wait, I can't close this up. I don't want to lose my work. I know, because you didn't know me when you met me when I was really more towards the tail end. What would I have wanted you to know?
Yes.
I think I would have wanted you to know what everyone in benzo withdrawal wants people to know. One, it's real. It's so real. We're not making it up. We're not seeking attention. We're really hurting. Like, really hurting.
Yeah.
It's physical pain, emotional pain, mental, spiritual, everything. I just know of no other medical crisis that even comes close to equaling it.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, and that's kind of really the right way to describe it, because people can't imagine. Like, if I said, I have a headache, you'd know what that is because you've had headaches before.
Right.
But there's no point of reference for many of these things. Like, I've been off the medication. It'll be, well, what, 11 years, I guess? I've been off, I mean, it's been so long, I forget now, but it's 11 years, I believe. And I still can't even tell people that I coach individually or people in my support group some of the things that I experience, not because I don't want to share. I truly don't have a language. I don't know how to describe like some of the sensations in my head and what was going on in my body, because I've never experienced anything like it before or after. So I think we want people to know it's real. The medical community is grossly uneducated. So they are usually very little help, and they very often make things worse for us. And then it's also hard because we're programmed to believe you go to a doctor and they know what they're talking about and they've got something to fix you. So here we are knowing that the medical community very rarely understands, and most of their pills and treatments and tonics and this and that make us worse. So, but then we've got loved ones that are still in that mindset, go to the doctor, there's a pill for every ill. And we say no, because they're going to make us worse. Then they're mad with us and they don't understand it. Oh my gosh, you're learning everything on the internet. It's the internet. And it's just really hard to explain to somebody, yeah, but the correct information about benzodiazepine withdrawal or bind, benzodiazepine-induced neurological dysfunction, is found on the internet from the thousands and millions of people who have gone through it, and from some of the doctors and the licensed professionals and even unlicensed professionals that are cobbling together information or have gone through it. So that's what I would have wanted you to know, that it was real. I was scared. I needed help, but there wasn't really professional help, in that there's nothing that can cure it. And I would have just wanted so much compassion and understanding, because it was really scary. Thank you for asking that. You're a good friend.
Well, I wish I could have been there for you.
Well, you've been here for me for a long time. You're my bestie, so I appreciate it. And if we do end up posting this to social media, we should explain. Northern California, maybe so. Oh yeah, Southern California too. We are experiencing this ferocious winter storm, and my upstairs heater is completely out. They're trying to get a service person, and the wall heater here, I only have it on if we're downstairs. And so anyway, we were out for a while. Actually took a day off and went and played and got my soul nourished. I went to a sing-along with Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry, Be happy. But he's a musical genius. He's so much more than that song. And so when we came back, the place is just freezing. It was built, I don't know, in the 20s or 30s. There's no double pane glass, so we're really cold. So I'm sure I look rather silly here, but whatever. Anyways, any other questions that you'd like to ask if we post this to media that can be helpful for the benzo community?
Let's see. I guess a lot of what you do is encourage others just to know that there is a way out. Am I wrong in that?
No, there is a way out. We really all do get well eventually. And the only way out is through. It's 4 cornerstones of well-being: eat right, move enough, stress less, love well. And I know those things kind of sound superficial, but there's a real deep dive into most of them. I think move enough is pretty straightforward, but the nutritional piece, the stress piece, especially if you understand how a nervous system works, and polyvagal theory, but that love well one, most people say, oh yeah, I love my family, but it's not about feeling love, because we really have a hard time actually accessing our positive emotions and love and benzo withdrawal. But it's about being love, kind, compassionate, caring, forgiving, great, full of gratitude, service to others, etc. It's an outward focus. But anyway, we have those 4 cornerstones of well-being that help us, and time.
Yeah.
And that's really about it. But yeah, a lot of my work is educating people about the ins and outs. I mean, I went through it myself, and it took me a long time to get well. And I've talked to thousands of people in the past. Well, I started my journey in 2010, so it's been 12 years. So yeah, it's a lot of encouraging on top of just giving proper advice and coaching, and I love my support group, because I'm able to talk to him 3 times a week, and I don't even get me started talking about that, because I just could go on all day. I love my support group. The people in it are amazing, and I think it's a very unique support group, because there's not a lot of places that you can go on the internet or on social media like Facebook where there is this focus on the positive, on the things that heal, and the solutions. So I'm really, really proud of this group, because it is so solution oriented. But everyone in there, they're so kind and gentle with one another, and they are so willing to be vulnerable and really share their truths. Anyway, I just love it. Yeah, so a lot of work I do is about encouraging and motivating and holding people's hands and hearts, and just making them feel safe and heard and understood and loved, so that they know they can, go all the distance to get to recovery, because that's where we end up. We recover.
Having people in your life who understand, that's good medicine.
Very good medicine. And not everybody in this community is, they have access to that. So yeah. I try to fill in for a lot of, I just try to fill that space for them, because I lived through it, and I know firsthand. And I think it's wonderful if you can find a medical practitioner who understands it, but you've struck the mother lode if you find a practitioner who understands it and has gone through it. Yeah. Any other questions?
I can't think of anything.
Those were good questions. This was kind of fun. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
I am redoing my benzo withdrawal help website. I'm going to do my very best to make it a little more easy to navigate, with more pages like, here's some benzo basic information, and here's some resources. And I'm also coming up with webinars for the community.
Oh, that's great.
And courses. And I've been working diligently on the course for the medical community. I say it's going to roll out this spring, maybe early summer, depending. But I've already created 30 of the courses, and it's an in-depth, very dense course. They'll get CEUs, and they'll get an embeddable certificate showing that they've successfully gone through the course, so they are certified in benzo withdrawal bind. They can put that on their social media or their website or their business card, and I'll list all their names. Because right now I've got a list of benzo-wise doctors, and licensed professionals, but even some of them still prescribe medications that we know in the benzo community are probably not really good for us in the long run. So I really want to educate therapists and other coaches and the doctors and whatnot so that they really, really, really know. And then I will feel a little bit more confident in marketing them, to people all around the world that are looking for somebody who can help them. So I'm excited about the course, really excited.
Well, thank you for telling me a bit more. I know you've been working diligently, and I haven't really understood all that entails anyway. This sounds really exciting.
Well, thank you, and thank you for doing videos. If we do post this, the people should know that some of my videos, Chris is going to be helping me, my girlfriend Chris here, she's going to be helping me put those out. So what, were you just practicing a little there?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a little impromptu moment.
Getting used to the camera.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am. This community can be hard. It's just hard to hear suffering.
Yes.
But I feel very honored to be able to do this work. To be able to hold someone's hand and heart who I know is so scared and so hurting. And to say, hey, I've been there, I've been in your shoes, and I just know how awful it can be. But I'm here, and I'm not going to let go of your hand, and I'll walk with you every step of the way, and you're going to get well. And life on this side is really, really amazing. It's the sweetest. It's just the sweetest. I love it. I mean, I just love it. And I'm really grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to do this work. So thanks.
You are a gift.
Oh, well. Okay, thank you.
And I'm glad I can help.
Well, I'm really grateful for your help, so thank you. Great.
Well,
Let's
bye
see
for
it.
now.
Okay, bye. Let's see it.